Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to show you my 4-3-2-1 custom tactics. They are the same custom tactics that I did put out last week, so I'm not going to spend too long actually going in depth over the tactics. I will explain them a bit in case you're someone new to the channel who's not seen the tactics before, or you just want a quick reminder and refresh of them. But I'm going to actually be showing, for most of the video, like the second half of the video at least, gameplay clips explaining how to use the tactic, how the 4-3-2-1 plays in game, and some of the different attacking patterns that you're going to get with this formation. So actually breaking down how it works in game. Quite a few people have been asking for that. I used to do those videos a lot more, partly because of the time it takes to make these videos. I've got 2 kids, work another full-time job. It's not always easy to get that out there, but I wanted to get this one out, so I've taken clips that I took from my champs games yesterday, so we will get into that. In terms of the actual tactics, though, as always, I use 2 versions. One that's I start the game and one that I switch to if I'm losing by a goal or 2. This is the one that we start the game in. So, not too crazy, really. It's pretty standard. A lot of my formation and custom tactics are pretty similar. Honestly, when you see people putting out custom tactics where it's like 100 width and they're doing like completely flipping things all over, the tactics probably going to be absolutely useless. They're probably just trying to clickbait to get views and things like that. I see all sorts of rubbish now on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok when it comes to FIFA content. Any tactic that I'll have played on stream, I'll have tested it, and there's a reason that, generally speaking, most of my tactics, at least if the formation's different, end up quite similar on this page, because this is just generally what works on me. I'm not saying you can't try anything else, but generally speaking, they're going to be quite a bit worse. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today, the best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. So when people are like saying stuff to you about how they've got the best meta tactic ever, it all completely kills the meta stuff, they're probably bullshitting you to try and get more views and hope you fall for it. Direct passing and balance play, build-up play, really good. Really good combination, very hard to play against. It pins your team back when you're defending, and if someone can keep the ball long enough, generally speaking, a player will make a good run. This is how I've got the team set up. You can have an attack-minded centre mid in there. That's Hansen for me here. Yeah, sure, she ain't the best at defending, but she's got a great shot. She's very good in the middle. Her passing's good, and she's very quick. I like the middle centre mid to be quite good defensively, so that's why I've got the 89 Hullet in there. I love in this formation to have finesse shots. Pace out wide is important. Requelme, crazy value. Mo's the slower player in the team. I put him in the middle where he doesn't have to make as many runs down the wing. And fullbacks who can cross and get forward, very useful. So you want, in this tactic, ideally, 2 players on stay central, stay forward. Some people put getting behind, but I don't like that quite as much, generally speaking. Come back on defence on one of the forwards, because you want it to defend like a 4-4-2. And then I have cover wing on the centre mid, who's opposite the comeback on defence forward. Then the other 2 are on cover centre. Stay back while attacking for Rude Hullet. I've got him there. Simply put, I want someone to anchor a bit. Whichever side has the what do you call it, come back on defence, I put the other fullback on balance on that side so they get forward more. Then I stay back on the other fullback. For the more aggressive tactic, I think it's pretty much identical. It's just 71 depth and press after possession loss. For the instructions, we keep it. Let me check again. Is it identical? I think I might put balanced on Mukiele. Yeah, we have balanced on Mukiele. Simply put, it's very similar, but it does play quite different. I just have both fullbacks getting forward now, so it's more aggressive, more able to get back into the game. Like I say, if you want a more in-depth explanation of every position, exactly how I've set the tactics up, check out the tactics video from last week. I wanted this one to be more about the gameplay, so let's get into the gameplay and some clips of us actually using this tactic and how you play with it in game. First clip here, we're going to show some beautiful all-round build-up. Most of the clips will show lots of build-up in terms of the different attacking patterns and where players will be. Back at my left back, you can see is pushed high up. You can see here the defence One of the centre-backs goes there, one goes there, and the other full-back staying back will go there. So you cover the counter-attacking options quite good if you do lose the ball. Okay, here I put a cross in, bit hit and hope. At this point, I'm still trying to practice. I don't know if you watched my last video, but I'm still trying to practice the whipped passes or the whipped crosses, trying to get really good at them. They're pretty OP. So here, win the ball back quickly. You can see I've got a lot of players around the box. Go back to the fullback, turn back, and normally, even though this guy's on stay back, he won't be like fully running into the box, but your anchor man should hover around here and be a good outlet to go back to if you're struggling to break someone down. There, go back to him. I go for it there. It's a bit of a crazy pass to go for, but it does work. A double pass. And then there I turn and my striker turns and makes a good little touch and finish. Thing is, at this point, you could turn that way and go out wide. You've got a bunch of midfielders around here to walk past to. You've got 3 strikers essentially in the box. It's very hard for your opponent to defend. And at this point, all I had to do here was take a good touch. Bang, finish, nice goal. And you can see there all the different attacking options that this formation offers you. Okay, some more build-up here in this goal. Well, they're all goals that I'm showing here. There's not a lot of build-up because it's showing me counter-attacking. I've won the ball here with Virgil. You can see now my team start to get forward. Dalglish is a bit further back. Roman, as it says, or Riquelme. I like having a striker in the middle of the 3 forwards who can hold the ball up and pass really well. Riquelme, if you didn't watch my video on him, insane card. Genuinely one of the best value players I've ever seen on FIFA. He doesn't have great passing when you look at the card. 81 to 83 on most of the key passing stats. Not bad for a striker, it's actually fairly good. But he has incisive pass, so his through balls are actually very good. Mbappe, this is why I said I want pace out wide. Mbappe here makes a great run in behind. So you can see this formation, when you are counter-attacking, has a lot of options to go forward quickly. You saw the previous clip when you just building up in general and the opponent sat back. There's lots of options. Here, I go forward, turn, trigger an L1 run with Mbappe. You can see he's got his arm out. That means he's making the run. Good through ball there, like I say. Get a striker in the middle who can actually pass it. Then there, Mbappe runs through on goal. Gold rapid, very useful there. And a nice finish across the goal because the guy's not moved his keeper. But this option should always be there on counter-attacks, really. You should always have this on counter-attacks, that your middle striker can hold the ball up, turn, pass someone in. It's very hard to defend against, and the 4-3-2-1's very good at this on counter-attacks. In this clip here, more beautiful build-up. We go backwards. There's not really anything forward. It's got a lot of options there. One thing that I would say is pretty good. I could have gone that way, and you've always generally got a full-back that you can go back to, especially if you just try to slow the game down, control it a bit more. Here, look at all this space Bakker has here, out wide. So much space to go to. And if you cross it, and it does even one good cross, your opponent starts to get scared and starts to close you out because they're worried that you're just going to whip it into the back post with whip pass. There, I can go inside, lots of options. Playing it about there. Having technical midfielders who can turn and pass goods really useful. Here, Riquelme takes a nice touch. I can turn and pass quick there. At this point, he has to cover me. If he doesn't, I just go there and shoot. And this is where I really like having midfielders who can get forward. Patelas gets involved, and then having a midfielder who can shoot as well is really useful. At that point, it's very hard for my opponent to really do anything. Nice goal. Lots of players were involved. I think 5 or 6 different players were involved in terms of touching the ball. Then we saw Mbappe up there getting a man pulled out towards him. Another clip here, starting with the fullback. You can see having fullbacks that are good on the ball and can actually attack, really important. Not as easy at the start of the game. There's a few options like Mendy, Davies aren't bad at it. But as the game goes on, these formations are arguably even better because when you need good fullbacks in these formations, you're going to have them now. Bakker, very good at this. I look to go backwards. There's nothing forward, so why force it backwards? So you can see me building up from the back here. There, pass it into the feet. Probably should have done a driven pass there. And at that point, I could turn and go for the finesse. That's always a threat. My opponent's probably a bit worried about me doing that. So here, I go backwards. There's always these midfields that you can pass back to. At this point, I'm trying to look for a bit of space. I could go there. That's an option. Maybe could have, but chose not to. I think he was a bit worried about that. Passing to Dalglish, and now one of my favourite tricks in the game, the ball roll heel to heel. Earlier on in the game, I didn't really care about skill moves at all, whereas now it's pretty essential for my forwards to have at least 4-star skills for the to be able to do the ball roll heel to heel. That is one of the best tricks in the game. Scoop turn, pretty good as well. But watch this trick here. So we'll rewind slightly. Rotate them around, pass them to midfielders. I don't often do first time passes, but that one, the risk first reward was worth it. The first time pass comes off, it isolates Dalglish with Maldini. And there, I do the ball roll heel to heel, and it sends him. You can see the input on the controller up there. L1 plus the ball, the heel to heel. Rolls him there, and at that point there, it's a nice, easy finish for Dalglish. Boom. Good goal, and you can see we've started with the fullback, we've gone backwards, rotated through the midfield, and finally found one of our free forwards making a good run in the box. Okay, we've got one final clip here, so let's get into it. So, not really anything happening at this point. I'm losing the game at this point. Go out wide. I like to go out wide a lot. I don't play down the wings constantly or cutbacks, but I do find myself going out wide because there's more space there a lot of the time. It makes more space in the middle. Pass back inside there. Little step over boost there. Very effective. Got the threat of that pass there through Kelbe. He doesn't mark that. Little trick just to create a bit more better angle. And then here, again, my midfielder making the run from deep. Step over, boost. He's probably going to get the ball there if I don't turn. So quick turn. And then a great finish from Patelas. Shows really the power of the centre mid making the run from deep. Again, this formation, just so many options. You can see at this point here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players there. If there was nothing on, I could have always gone there and gone backwards to go, or gone out wide to go to the wing to be able to do a whip pass in. So many options, so hard to play against this formation. It's great at the counter-attack. It's great keeping the ball. It's great for cutbacks, playing down the wing. There's free strikes in the middle if you want to make chances through the middle. It is OP and very hard to play against. Hopefully this video has helped explain some of the attacking patterns, show you how to use this formation. As always, I appreciate you watching my videos and content. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.